Hello, this is Wmpyr. So one of my biggest contributions that I personally feel is the one where a little while back I showed you guys that when you're doing the figure eight motion, okay, this figure eight motion, we can do this kind of figure eight motion with a knife or with a stick. And then from here, I recommended that you guys combine it with the fan motion, which is, that's all this is, the fan motion. And if you were able to combine it together from here, you could easily go to the figure eight, back to the fan, to the figure eight, back to the fan, without stopping. And that's all that is. And that's what I recommend, that you guys do that kind of technical development practice. And when you can effortlessly go from figure eight back to fan to figure eight back to fan, you really see you feel that connection, okay? And I'm here to add another one of those, which is instead of doing this kind, where, look, if you watch my figure eight motion, my hand goes all the way down, and then to continue that figure eight, you see it goes all the way down on the other side, so 180 degrees. In other words, the fan motion is inside this motion. So that is your link, that similarity right there. That's why we can combine it together. And so this, like, if we go to a more technical usage, why would I go like this? Why would I go like this? One of the things that we could do is for defense, rather than using the blade edge to defend, you could use the flat side or the spine side to defend, which is, it's smarter to save your edge, right? So you could do stuff like that. There's other usages, but that's just one example, okay? So, for those of you that are wondering, why would I do my figure eight that way? So today we're gonna go to the figure eight where we're going this way. Okay, so this is still a figure eight motion, okay? This is a figure eight, but rather than turning the wrist, this one is following a figure eight motion where my forearm is pretty much locked at the elbow and I'm using more shoulder, but it's still a figure eight nonetheless, okay? So this is just a different variation of doing the same figure eight motion, and I'm doing a figure eight and I'm slashing and then I'm slashing. So there's a slash and a slash, okay? But it's still a figure eight. So double slash, okay? Now if you look at this motion, you're gonna see I come up and then I come down for the slash, I come up and then I come down for the slash. I come up. So every time we come up, which is twice, you also come down twice, which is the slash and the slash. But when I come up, that's a stab, right? That's a stab. So then instead of the slashing, if I focus on the stabbing motion, okay, this is it right here. So every time I come up and then I come down and then I come up again, that's a stab. So it's a stab motion. And now I'm going to focus on the slash. Okay, so in my mind I made that switch, and now I'm slashing, and now I'm going to stab. Okay, it should look the same because the pathway is the same, right? We're looking at the similarities. So it feels different in your brain, but the pathway, the actual figure eight part, is the same, all right? I want you guys to experience that. And once you do that, now you can go from the stab to the slash to the this kind of figure eight to the fan motion, back to stab. I mean, you should be able to switch it around, without stopping, okay? So from right here, boom, 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 boom. So these are slashes, stabs to this kind of figure eight, and back to the stabs to fan motion. So you should be able to go back and forth any way you feel fit, any way that you want. So that will give you a new kind of flow. So I hope that makes sense. That's it for now. Thank you for viewing, and take care, folks.